So I met you 10 years ago?
Thereabouts.
And so you found Ochsner through a mutual friend of ours,
That's correct.
and he recommended you to go see a doctor 5 hours away in the swamp.
Well, there's an old saying, whatever it takes, so it doesn't really matter how far, it's what you get out of it.
So we had a trial that we were participating in where we could alleviate the reason for strokes with atrial fibrillation. That was investigational at the time, not FDA approved in the United States. I asked you if you were willing to not be a guinea pig, but randomize yourself into a trial which offered an alternative to blood thinners.
That's exactly right. And I was concerned about bleeding.
So what do you do outside that concerns you about bleeding otherwise?
I'm an avid hunter, deer, ducks, and as you well know, most of that's by yourself. And there's just too many chances to get a cut or a break or something that chance of a blood clot was probably less than bleeding to death.
You realize that you paved the way for multiple other people.
In a small way.
Yeah. So if not for people like you, we wouldn't have this device FDA approved, which it is today, and we put it in on a weekly basis.
Well, Ochsner's is a research hospital, and you said it was a team effort, which it is. But coming from somebody that spent 20 years in the military, a team is only as good as its leader.
Yeah.
And I've got confidence in the hospital, the personnel in the hospital, because whether they do or not, you get the impression that they care about you as an individual, right, and not just as a number.
And probably part of the reason I stayed at Ochsner is because Ochsner lives by that mentality.
If I wouldn't have had this opportunity afforded to me, I don't think I'd be here today.